This video podcast is meant to be watched after watching the latest episode of the Boruto anime. This podcast also shows blurred visuals and audio from the shonen anime Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, with commentary from your hosts. Please support the official release. Hello everybody and welcome to the TalkNoJutsu Podcast. My name is Cole, I'm going to be your host today, and I'm joined by Skylar.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Yeah, just Skylar and I today. Jesse's is away for now. He will be back hopefully next week, he says. He may be busy, holidays and all that stuff. Kind of gets in the way. I mean, part of the reason why we were gone last week as well. So today we're going to be doing a double header because of that. Sorry about that, everybody, that we were 1 week late, but today we're going to be going over Boruto episode 134 and Boruto 135. 134 is entitled The Power to See the Future, and I believe 135 is the last battle of Urashiki or something like that. Right?
I think
Sounds right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's like I said, it's been 2 weeks since we've seen this show. What is going on? They started the fight, and
Yes.
Urashiki pulled out his Rinnegan, I believe.
Yes.
And we had all decided that Sasuke was gonna have to pull out his as well to fight back.
Yes, I think that was the general consensus.
Are we gonna see that then? You think?
Hey, if we don't see it, I will be a little disappointed if Urashiki loses without Sasuke using his Rinnegan.
Oh, I definitely will be. Oh yeah. Unless Jiraiya goes Sage mode.
That's the only thing.
Only saving grace.
If Jiraiya steps up, and because Sasuke with the Rinnegan, that's like probably pulling 60-70%. So Jiraiya would have to pull that. You know what I mean?
I agree. I 100% agree with that. We're gonna see one or the other. If we don't, then I don't know why Urashiki was so strong until now.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
it'll make no sense. We may take a quick intermission in between the two episodes to kind of talk a little bit about things, but other than that, we're basically just going to be going right into one after the other. Like I said, maybe a small intermission if anything. But anyway, we're going to go and get started with the first one, episode 134. Skylar's got the log line for it all ready to go. We're going to hear that, and then we'll jump into the episode.
So we've got another intense battle begins for Boruto, Sasuke, and Jiraiya as they try to defend Naruto from Urashiki. Sasuke protects Naruto, and Boruto and Jiraiya to barely escape with him. Ooh.
Escape with him?
Yeah.
So that could be Rinnegan things.
What it sounds like to me.
Okay, let's get ready to go.
Come on, Sasuke.
Why is he huffing and puffing?
What you must do. I can't remember.
Oh no, Sakura just watched what?
What was that move, Boruto?
I'm gonna run at him. Just gonna run straight at him.
Oh, he made like a giant curve. Like distraction.
They're like, we need 5 seconds of screen time. I know, let's have Boruto run. He vanished before those paper bombs even went off, dude.
I know.
That's a Sasuke technique. It's Boruto doing it probably, right?
Oof.
What the heck?
He just bleeped.
Yeah, what is that? What's he even doing? He's bleeping out of existence.
No sound effects either.
That's kind of weird. It's not like a Rinnegan thing either, because it would have been like a portal or something, or noises. What the heck is that?
I don't know, man. That was real weird.
Uh-oh, he wiggling. That's the end of the episode, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Ooh.
We don't even need to do it next time.
We don't even need to do it next time. So what are your quick thoughts before we get into the next one?
My biggest question, I guess, and it's probably the same as yours, is I don't remember why Sasuke is so dang tired.
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, I know they fought with Urashiki a little bit before this last episode we just watched, but I don't remember him going that hard.
Yeah, I don't
like
either.
at all.
I remember Jiraiya getting stabbed, and that's about it.
Yeah, granted, it's been 2 weeks, so maybe we're just dumb and missed it, but I don't know.
Well,
Whatever.
that was my biggest disappointment in Sasuke, but maybe there's a reason he's tired and we just don't remember.
Yeah, Sasuke did nothing this whole episode. Pretty much, all he did was he picked him up and threw him off a cliff.
Yeah,
that's about it. You read the log and I'm like, oh shoot, we're gonna get some like Renegon teleportation stuff with Sasuke, but nope, just throw him off a cliff, then they can get away.
I will say though, like, what Jiraiya came up with was pretty dang clever.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's exactly what we said though. Sasuke doesn't use Renegon, Jiraiya's got to do something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It helps that Boruto figured out the blood thing though, the timing.
Oh yeah, definitely. If Boruto wouldn't have noticed that, they would have never figured it out.
Yeah.
Naruto basically just supplied enough shadow clones to wear him down. That's pretty much all they did.
And he hit him with that bop bop.
Yep, I guess that's true. But I mean, let's be real. Boruto could have done that same thing with his shadow clones.
Yep.
So
or Jiraiya probably could have unleashed a bomb.
I guess that's true. He's got a Rasengan as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Boruto made clones inside the toad, but they didn't do anything.
No.
That's really interesting. Why would he make clones just to sit there?
I don't know. Maybe they were like protection, or I don't know.
Like, I'm thinking about this like an animation standpoint. That's a lot of effort just to animate some clones being popped into existence and never doing anything for no reason.
That's true.
Like, all they would have had to done is just make Naruto clones. Huh. What the heck? That's strange. I don't know what to think about that.
Maybe they just were like, that maybe they were just showing it was just a Naruto flex to how much more he can do than Boruto. 3 to like 20.
Maybe they also had wrote something in the script and then they just ditched it halfway through. They just left it in because they're already rewriting it or something. I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, do you happen to have the log line for episode 135?
I do.
Okay, let's go ahead and I'll let you read that one as well, and then we can get into the episode.
Boruto's quick thinking exposes Urashiki's trick that enables him to see into the future, and they manage to inflict some damage, but before they can breathe a sigh of relief, Urashiki emerges again, an even stronger move. So emerges again with an even stronger move, and they're back in the same predicament.
So he's got his second health bar, basically, is what he's saying.
This is a JRPG, baby.
That's all it is. All it is. The boss turned into Ganon instead of Ganondorf. Got 2 swords now. Like, oh, I clicked play. Sorry, let me start over.
I'm at 10 seconds.
I clicked play without even thinking. Okay, 3, 2, 1, play. He's gonna eat his Renegon, dude. How is that gonna help you get more chakra? What the heck is this, dude? Did he just eat? That's what I'm asking, Jiraiya. What the heck?
What?
Oh my gosh, dude.
I don't think we've ever seen anything like that. Nobody's ever eaten their own freaking eyeball.
He's just chomping down on it. He's got another one in there probably, huh?
Did he eat both or just one?
He did eat both of them. Is he gonna open up the Rene Sharingan? Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing.
His third eye.
What the heck are we watching? This turned into like a freaking horror anime.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Get in there, Jiraiya.
Bop
Hit him
in the
back.
face.
But what's crazy, dude, is Jiraiya got shot. He's just going. He got stabbed. He got shot. Sasuke just
kidding! Oh, dude, it's kidding! No way! Oh, shoot!
Bro, this guy is not living. He is not living.
Oh. We've seen that 2 other times the entire series, dude.
This is probably arguably one of my favorite Boruto arcs.
Oh, without a doubt, dude. That was so good. Holy cow. Okay. Before we really get into anything, I got to fanboy a little bit about that kidding jutsu that Sasuke pulled out. So the first time we were gonna see it, remember when Sasuke was standing above Naruto and Sakura and Yamato was there and Sai was there. He's standing above the Orochimaru's hideout.
Yeah.
and he was getting ready to do like just destroy them, and then Orochimaru said, "Wait, don't do anything." He was gonna summon Kidding right there. He was gonna kill all 4 of them right there, like bop with Kidding like that. The next time that the first time that we actually saw it during his battle with Itachi. So that's basically what finished Itachi off, was Kidding.
Yeah.
And then the other time that we saw it was during the Naruto and Sasuke fight at the very, very, very end of the series. But that wasn't even in the manga. They just threw that into the anime as well, just for fun. Like while they're animating everything, they added that extra little thing for fun. That wasn't in the manga. So canonically, Kidding has only showed up one time, but now this is the 3rd time in animation that we've seen that jutsu. That is insane, dude. Holy cow. When I saw him pull out his hand, like pull his hand up like that, and it started like shocking and stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, he's just gonna like Chidori or something. But then he like raised it like way high up. I'm like, oh, we're getting Kidding. And then he said it. I'm like, oh. Oh shoot, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm loving it, dude. That was so awesome.
Dude, that was good.
Oh, okay. I'm done with that. What do you think? What do you think? Tell me.
Dude, I just thought like everyone did such a good job in fighting Urashiki. I mean, it's only fitting this is a Boruto anime that Boruto and Naruto kill him at the end.
Yeah, I would agree.
Dude, Jiraiya coming in clutch with not only draining his first form with the belly, but getting stabbed, getting freaking blasted by that chakra bomb. And he's just like, nothing even happened, dude. He makes a Rasengan, he yeets it in his face.
Jiraiya can definitely take a lot of pain. I mean, think about like when he actually fought Pain. Like he got his arm lopped off, and he was still going. Like that man can just withstand anything that comes at him. Like he is a tank. What all the sense of the word, dude.
Yeah.
It was really cool to see him fight.
A big meat bag that can just take punches.
It was, yeah, I agree. Oh my goodness. That was such a good ending.
The thing that this arc gave me that me personally have been seeking for a while is a better relationship between Naruto and Boruto, a better understanding relationship between Sasuke and Naruto, and you got to see Jiraiya, dude. Like, those are 3 things that I've been wanting. Like, when you see, like when we were watching Naruto Shippuden, Sasuke was gone for all of it. You know what I mean? So he didn't get to see what Naruto was going through. Now being here, hanging out with Naruto, fighting for him, almost dying altogether again. Dude, I don't know. It's just really cool. I loved it. This was my favorite arc of Boruto. I think it's hands down my favorite.
Definitely.
I really liked the Chunin exam arc where they fought the other 2 Otsutsuki, but this was hands down my favorite. Oh, dude. It's so good.
I think the reason why this one topped the charts for it was because of the nostalgia for the old stuff. I think that was really, really, really key to it. And you could tell that they really tried to push the fact that this was a big moment in the anime, like they did with the fight with the Otsutsuki. The other, I don't even know his name anymore. All I know is Urashiki anymore at this point. And those other guys, Momoshiki, that's his name.
Momoshiki, yeah.
During that fight, like, you could tell like the animation was like way higher quality than it was in the rest of the show, and that's what you kind of got with this episode, I felt. And I think that that's what they were going for, was another giant moment in the series like they had with that last one. And I don't know, I mean, there's not much else to say other than how amazing that was. Like, holy cow, just watching like Jiraiya fight again, that's probably one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. Jiraiya was always one of my favorite characters. I loved watching him fight, especially during the Pain fight. I don't know why, but I've always loved his hair jutsu thing. We actually got to see that again. Like, I wish they would have just pulled more from some of that stuff, like especially from the Pain fight that we could have saw. That's why I've been pushing for the Sage mode that I wanted to see. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. And I really like how at the end when they were making that giant Rasengan, Naruto was still in Nine-Tails chakra cloak, so they were pulling some Kurama chakra into that too.
Yeah.
Like, they cheated. I love it. Totally cheating the system, but it worked really, really well.
Isn't Naruto always cheating if that's the case?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think Sasuke should probably beat him in fights, but Naruto gets to cheat.
Well, he's just got an unlimited pool of chakra.
Basically.
Imagine Sasuke with an unlimited pool of chakra.
Oh,
like
exactly.
Kurama.
Yeah.
He's hands down the greatest ninja to walk the face of the earth.
Yep. Like, I love Naruto, but man, that's the reason why he wins fights, is because he's got that unlimited. I mean, think about the fight with him and Sasuke, the very last fight. For a good portion of it, Naruto was just fighting by himself. He had Kurama building up sage chakra just in his belly, just sitting there, meditating, getting that sage chakra. And he's like, "Okay, you got some for me, Kurama?" He's like, "I do. I got it. Here you go. Unlimited, basically." Like, that's just stupid, broken.
Yeah, but Sasuke's stupid broken, dude.
I know. I mean, that's Naruto had to cheat to get up to him, basically. That's what I think. Yeah. I love Naruto, but he's not my favorite character because I think he's a big cheater. And I can say that because Jesse's not here. Because Jesse would argue for that.
I love Naruto. I just feel like I relate with him the most out of all the characters. So that's what I really like.
I mean, I think everybody can find relations with him. I think that's why people adore him so much. And I'm with that too, you know. I mean, just watching the arc progression with him.
Yeah.
But holy cow, this is an awesome arc. I think we're gonna get one more episode to wrap everything up. I know in the past we talked a ton about the time travel paradoxes, you know, the bootstrap and all that stuff that we're gonna have to go through.
Yeah.
I don't think we're dealing with any of that. And
you think it's just gonna get shelved?
I think they're gonna shelf it all, and the reason is because Sakura passed out after she got done healing Sasuke. If she wouldn't have passed out and was able to ask him questions, then yes, they would have had to done something. Mm-hmm. But the fact that they showed that she passed out before being able to ask any questions or get any answers about anything, that just says it right there, that the future has not been changed because they didn't let her get any answers or questions in.
Yeah, and in all reality, I think Naruto, love him to death, but I think he's too dumb to even question anything.
I agree. Not only that, if they're going to go the route of him just forgetting everything because he went crazy mode right there, I could see that even.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who knows? But yeah, like, super, super good arc. I commented on the episode while we were watching how in this specific episode they switched from OG Naruto music to Boruto music. And I thought that was just like, I don't know, they did a very, 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 very good job of that. Really, really like pushing the themes of what was going on, because up until this last fight it felt like a Naruto series, but that last fight felt like Boruto, you know, with Urashiki going into his second form. That was a straight up a Boruto thing. Like, you never even saw that with Kaguya, you know.
No, yeah.
I mean, she did stuff like that, but she didn't go second form like that, I don't think. I mean, I guess Madara and Obito kind of did, but that's the closest thing I can really think of it. I don't know. It was great. That's all I know.
One of my favorite things that I've been really impressed with is they've done a good job at making it known that these Otsutsuki are way powerful than any of the villains they fought in Naruto. I mean, not all of them. Obviously, Kaguya is one of them.
Yeah.
Madara's up there. You know what I mean? Obito was up there. Tough dude.
Mm-hmm.
But the Akatsuki, Shikamaru was killing Akatsuki by himself.
Yeah, you know they don't compare. They do not compare to what's going on with these guys. Yeah. I mean, okay, let's think about the ones that would. I would say Pain and Itachi are probably the only two that would even compare to the Otsutsuki.
What about Obito?
I mean, Obito, I would count him separately.
Okay, right on.
Because he really wasn't a part of the Akatsuki all that much. I mean, he kind of was there, but not really.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, all the other Akatsuki died, right?
Yep.
Deidara died. The puppet guy died.
Deidara killed himself.
Yeah, Shikamaru killed the other one.
Basically killed Hidan. Technically not, but basically.
Who was the guy with all the masks that they killed?
Kakazu. Naruto one-shot that dude.
Yeah.
He threw a Rasen Shuriken at him that killed him. Wow.
And didn't the shark guy, didn't he kind of kill himself.
Kisame committed suicide. Yep.
Yeah.
Kisame killed himself.
What about the chick?
Konan died from Obito. Obito killed Konan
That's right.
because she was trying to get to Nagato's Rinnegan.
Yeah.
Technically, they're Madara as Rinnegan, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But,
they don't compare.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. Is just like the villains in Boruto are way stronger than the ones in Naruto as far as the Akatsuki goes. You know what I mean? But
So here's another thought though this is Orochimaru. He was technically part of the Akatsuki at one time, and Sasuke had no trouble beating him. But I think it's because he was weak at the time.
yeah,
Do you think I think Orochimaru in his prime is Jiraiya level? I mean, I would assume so.
I would assume so too. Like,
So-
you remember the legendary Sannin fight?
Yeah.
When it was 2-on-1.
Yeah.
It's still
I
crazy.
I feel like, and he didn't even have his jutsu at that point. Like
Yeah.
they were taken away. He was taken. Yeah. So I feel like he would probably be a close potential Otsutsuki level.
Yeah.
But I mean, we really didn't get to see him in his prime very much. I mean, the only time we really saw him in his quote unquote his prime, it was in a 4 or 5 episode Deathlock with Sarutobi.
Yeah.
Risen. I don't know. It was good.
It was, yeah.
It was good.
Amen to that. Amen to that. It felt like you were saying, like that last one was just dark. It felt like everything was on the line. You know what I mean?
Dude, that beginning of the episode, that was like I've never experienced that kind of a feeling in Boruto or even in
Yeah,
Naruto.
well, he ripped out his eyes. Dude.
Yeah.
He ate his own eyeballs.
He just like, what the heck was that?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh.
But so here's my question though: is I didn't know that body parts could harbor chakra. I thought chakra was kind of just throughout your body, but I
Well,
guess
I
his,
think
his Rinnegan had chakra. in
that's
it.
what I'm assuming is what it was. Is the Rinnegan must have chakra of its own? Who even knows, dude? I didn't think that either. I didn't think that would do anything
it's
for
like,
him.
I know. I think to me it was almost like a tool because everybody's switching their eyes around. You know what I mean? Everyone's
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
eye cards here. So it's just in my head. I'm like, no, I didn't even know that those had chakra. To me, it's like a tool. Like, give me a sword, I can swing it. You know what I mean? But it's just a sword
Yeah.
without me swinging it. You know? Guess not though.
So, well, my last final comment on the whole fight and everything is I was a bit underwhelmed at times during the fight because A, we didn't really see Sasuke use any of his dojutsu, and B, we didn't get to really see Jiraiya go off. But I think you hit it on the nose is because it's a Boruto and Naruto show.
Yeah.
It's not their show. I think that's probably the only reason they didn't. Granted, of course, I really think Jiraiya's method around the first form of Urashiki, I feel like that was incredible, and that was probably like sage mode level of thinking. I would say just planning that out, and then we did get to see the Amaterasu come out from his Mangekyo for a split second, of course, and I don't think that did anything. Like I think that was kind of a whiff.
He missed.
He missed. He hit his sword too, and that kind of really didn't help him out with that fight.
Mm-hmm.
He would have had to use his Mangekyo again to put it out, but like I guess that's 2 times he used it during that fight. I expected to see a little bit more. I definitely did. But nonetheless, I'm not really complaining. I'm pretty happy with the outcome. I'm excited for next week's resolution episode. I mean, there's no way it's all going to just be back to normal. They're going to have to go through the back in time, like saying their goodbyes and stuff like that and whatnot. It'll be interesting to see how they do that.
It's going to be sad for me, dude, because let's be honest, we're not seeing Jiraiya ever again after this arc.
I mean, flashbacks about it, maybe pictures, but you're probably right. I mean, granted, you thought that before this arc, so
that's true.
That makes you feel any better?
It doesn't.
Well, just think about this. The episode after next week, we're gonna get to see more of Mitsuki's cat, and I'm excited for that. I'm sure you are as well. The viewers, they're excited for Mitsuki's cat. It's gonna make a comeback, and it's gonna be great.
You know what I want to see? You know what I want to see? I want to see like 1 or 2 episodes of Boruto going back to his dad and saying, "Do you remember this?"
Oh yeah, I would love that. I would love
And
to
they're
see
just
like
gonna
just
talk it
conversation with
out.
him. And
Yeah, it
I
is.
could foresee that going into the next episode. Like right when they get back, Naruto's just sitting there waiting for him like, "You sons of guns, dude, you did it."
Do you think though? Do you think? Let's assuming Naruto does not remember. I don't think anything happens. There's no effect, right? When Boruto goes and
Like I
talks to
said,
him.
no, I don't think. I think they're just disregarding everything, including that bootstrap that we talked about with Dinky's dad. I think they're just gonna disregard everything, play that off as just some interesting pokes of fun, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Same with the Sakura stuff, pretty much. That's my guess entirely. I'm sure when he gets back, Boruto's telling everybody, "Oh yeah, me and Sasuke went back in time. It was great. We saw everyone as kids. It was awesome." Guaranteed. That's just the Boruto thing to do. And I would love to see what you said, just Naruto and Boruto talking about things. That'd be awesome. It'd be so cool.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, and with that, let's go into the let's see what might show up. Let's go ahead and watch the next time.
Uh-oh. Confrontation. I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon. Oh yeah, look, it's basically exactly what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Just basically just sad, like, we'll see you later. Oh look, they end, they're gonna be back home, because look, there's Naruto on the wall, and
Yeah.
ooh, we called it. We definitely called it. I'm surprised. You know what I just thought of? What was the point of this scene of showing all the Genin?
That's what I was gonna say too. I forgot to bring that up when I was like, "Oh, I'm so excited, family reunion," and then they didn't even show up.
Yeah, what was up with that? Well,
I don't know. Maybe we'll see him right at the beginning of the episode.
yeah,
Like,
that could make sense.
you're like, "Oh, what happened?"
If they don't do that, I'm
That's
like,
silly.
that was a bunch of wasted potential, or not potential, just a wasted, like, I don't know, a good amount of money to animate all that and get it voiced.
Yeah.
I mean, it did nothing to the plot.
Well, and my question is they're not that far from the village for
No,
Konohamaru and his gang to
definitely.
be there and then run back.
Not only
in
that, Sakura even
minutes.
found them too.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, can people not see this floating demon in the air and then these massive bombs going off?
Oh, they had to
Like,
know
don't
about
you
the
think-
explosions, right?
Yeah, well, don't you think Tsunade would be like, "Yo, like, get out there, Ambu, go check out what's
Yeah,
going on.
good
Send
point.
somebody, send out there." But
Huh.
no,
It's a good point, Sky.
no.
You were really robot-y when you were saying no, so it's like robot nose. I don't know, it's interesting.
No.
Oh shoot. Well, next time it looks like we're just gonna be a little bit what we basically were talking about, just some nice bookend to that. What is that, like, what holds up? It is a bookend. I'm right. Yeah, it's a bookend.
The happily ever after.
Basically, yeah, that's what we're gonna be getting. I'm really hoping they do put some time into them getting back and talking to Naruto, but I don't think we're gonna get that. We may not even get it in the next episode after that, because we never get exactly what we want with this show.
I will say though, I'm gonna have to just be grateful and cherish what we saw because we might not see anything like this for a little bit.
True. We're gonna go back to Miski's cat. Remember? We're gonna see more of Kakashi undercover as the journalist. We're gonna see more of Choji trying to hit on some movie stars, or not Choji. Excuse me, Chojo. Chojo. We're gonna see Choji eat.
I want to see some like training arcs where Boruto learns a new move, or they hit us with our boy Kawaki. They start that.
I'm curious to know if that will show up before the time skip or after.
Is there going, like, confirmed?
I don't think it's confirmed, but with what we saw at the first episode, there's gotta be at some point, because they haven't really been showing much of any age. I know a while ago we pointed out how Himawari looks like she's taller.
Yeah,
but that's not much of anything.
How old would you like predict that Boruto, was in episode 1? Like,
Like 16,
17.
17. Yeah, I'd say 16,
And
17.
how old is he now? 12, 13
Yep,
now?
12, 13.
Yeah, you're right. There's going to be time skip.
It's gotta be. I feel like they're just trying to emulate
Yeah.
Naruto at this point with that same kind of like time. That said, that means if they try to completely one for one it, we're gonna have 65 more episodes of this, and then a time skip because they did 200 of the normal original Naruto.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like unless we get Kawaki before that, unless that's the only reason I could see them really going that far into it.
Can we do long shots? I just thought of one that I'd like
Okay,
to do.
yeah, let's do it.
So my long shot is that because of this whole thing and how close one Otsutsuki got to Naruto and his plan of going back in time, that they take this more seriously, that Sasuke sticks around the village more and isn't always on a bunch of missions because Sasuke's Sasuke. So I feel like they're going to do a lot better job of not necessarily protecting future Naruto, like the cool one we all know that can hold his own,
Yeah,
but just being there, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
having Sasuke around, not to mention that he is going to train Boruto now. I feel like this is my prediction. Sasuke is around the village more. He's not leaving anywhere, and he's going to train Boruto hard. Like they're going ham.
I can see that. I can
That's my
definitely see
prediction.
that. My only thoughts with that is who is the next Otsutsuki? That we don't know of any. As of this
Yeah.
moment, they're all dead that we know of, other than the guy that's chilling on the moon.
Yeah, you know what would be cool?
I think
dude,
he
if there
died
was
too, to
like
be honest. I don't remember.
if
It's
there
been a
was
while
like
since the movie.
if there was like a council of Otsutsuki, you know how like in shows they always have like a group
Yeah.
of bad guys and they're like, okay, you go, now you go. You know what I mean? It'd be cool if we could see that because we haven't. Like we've seen these three guys and Kaguya, but who's their leader? Who's sending them out? You know?
I thought Kaguya was the leader, though. Was she not?
But she's dead.
That's true. There's got to be somebody else.
So, yeah, you cut off the head. There's another one that grows.
All right. Well, I got a long shot now. Just after this conversation we just had.
All right, that's great.
The end of Boruto, they're gonna go space travel, and they're gonna go after the Otsutsukis where they live.
You think they live on space?
That's where they're from. The Otsutsuki's. No, yeah, they're from space.
Don't they live in like a different dimension?
No, they're space people. That was the whole point. That the Byakugan is from space.
You're right. You're right.
They're gonna pull a Darling in the Franxx on us, and they're gonna go into space and do some space travel ninja fights.
If they ever pull a Darling in the Franxx on us,
It's not gonna. I doubt it's gonna be that bad, but it'll still feel just as weird.
Gypped us the last 2 episodes or whatever. Last episode.
Oh, I don't think it'll be that bad, but I do think if they did this weird space travel thing, it would still feel very weird, kind of like what Darling and the Franxx felt weird about.
So do you think? What's the dude that built the train again? The tram.
Denki's dad?
Is it just Denki's dad?
That's all I know him by. I know he's got a name, but I don't remember.
So, then Denki's dad is commissioned to build a spaceship,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, he had to be.
Or is Sasuke just gonna portal us out?
No, they build a spaceship. They definitely build. I mean, okay, so are you on this? Do you see the picture where it shows the leaf and it shows the Great Stone faces at the very? It's like a 2415.
2415. Yes.
Do you see that thing behind the Hokage's office? That glowing thing.
On the right side.
The right side of the Hokage's office is that glowing blue and black.
Yeah.
So that's Denki's dad's corporation. I'm pretty sure they're building the rocket right into that. Or better yet, they're gonna make them come out of the Great Stone faces. They're gonna be 7 rockets coming out of them.
My thing is though, dude, is like it took Naruto and Sasuke at their full potential to get on 2 of them. It took Naruto and Jiraiya. I wouldn't say full potential because I think both of them could have done more. But it took a lot of Sasuke and Jiraiya and Naruto and Boruto to kill one. Imagine going and fighting like an Akatsuki's worth of them, 4 or 5. I think even 2 or 3.
Agreed, yeah.
Who else in the Hidden Leaf Village? Who else in all of the world could help fight these guys? You know what I mean? When we watched Madara take down all of the Kage in the Madara fight. it was Madara, right? Madara,
Yeah.
it was Madara, right? Took them all down.
You took out all the Kage.
Yeah, and wouldn't you say that an Otsutsuki is more powerful than one Otsutsuki? How would you say fares
I
against
think
Madara?
Madara is on par with an
On
Otsutsuki.
par. So
I
you
think he is.
50-50.
Yep.
So of all of the people living in the Naruto verse right now, Boruto verse, who could help put up a fight against the Otsutsuki?
So if we do go with my long shot process where they do go fight the Otsutsuki, like all of them, to wipe him out,
Yeah.
it's going to be a team of all of the young people that are currently in the show, but I don't think it'll be all of them. We're going to see people like Team 7, Boruto's team, Shinki will be there. The dude from the Hidden Mist that picked up Chojiro's sword. I'm sure maybe we'll have a little bit more development with the Hidden Stone. The Hidden Cloud's gonna have some people probably that we can bring along on this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Sarada, Mitsuki. I don't know anything about.
But who do you
The other
think could
dude,
help?
but-
Like, who's gonna help put up a fight? Who else could kill an Otsutsuki?
Well, where they're all kids right now, I feel like when they're older, we'll know. I don't think
It'll be
we
a
know
little
right now. I'm
different.
just kind of like projecting from where they are now. Like, I don't think any of Metal's team is getting in there. Iwabe or Denki, none of them are getting in there. They're not getting the spaceship. Denki will pilot the spaceship, but he'll die before he gets there. He'll die of fright. He's just like, oh shoot. Yeah. Obviously Team 15, they're not doing anything. We got Cat Girl, we got Scream Girl, we got I'm gonna go do ninja science tools now instead of being a ninja. It's like they're not doing anything. Sumi Air is probably one of the only ones that out of that group, other than Team 7, that actually be able to fight, and she's not even a ninja anymore. So
I guess that's a variable too. Is how far is ninja technology going to advance?
exactly, yeah. That's why I decided to throw rocket ships into this thing, because who even knows at this point?
Yeah,
Maybe Sumi Air helps them build the first rocket ship.
could be. But this brings up a big question for me, thinking about the first episode of Naruto. Excuse me, Boruto.
Yeah.
Is who the crap is Kawaki and how is he so powerful? Like, we've seen what Otsutsuki can do. These are gods.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kawaki has blown up the Hidden Leaf Village. Like,
so we don't know if it was him. We don't know why it happened. We don't know anything about that. Granted, where we are not fighting Otsutsuki anymore, I feel like he will be coming into the anime very, very soon, just because we're not doing Otsutsuki stuff anymore.
yeah.
And I don't know why he's a bad guy, or if he becomes a good guy like Sasuke eventually. And if so, I imagine he'd go to space with them too.
Dude, imagine.
I forgot Shikadai's team. Shikadai's team's good enough to go to space, I bet.
Yeah. Imagine they hit us with, like, 2 years worth of Kawaki hanging out with Boruto, and then he turns. You know what I mean? Like
Pulls a Sasuke.
Yeah. Well,
kinda. Well, maybe not for like sick power, but he does become just a bad guy.
Yeah, but it's almost like heartbreaking, like worse than Sasuke. You know what I mean? Like,
I foresee that happening. From what I know about Kawaki in the manga, which isn't much, I know for a fact, and this is like minor manga spoilers. I know for a fact when they introduce him, he's nice. He's a friend of Boruto's. I know for a fact he's a friend of Boruto's when he's introduced. And we don't know if he's a bad guy. I'm assuming he's a bad guy based on episode 1.
Yeah.
It looks like a bad guy. They're definitely fighting like it's a bad guy, so who even knows?
I honestly, I really hope that that's what it is.
Just really good writing like that?
Yeah, but because if it's like, oh, Boruto and Kawaki, we get there and they're just fighting over something stupid, you know what I mean? Like, they're just doing a Sasuke Naruto fight. That'd be stupid. Like,
it's gonna be something big. I mean, obviously it's gonna be big. He talked about sending Boruto where he sent the 7th Hokage. It's gonna be huge. Definitely gonna be huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Anyway, that's space travel Boruto. We're gonna be getting that in 7 years from now. Expect it. It's gonna be the finale of the whole series. Boruto Shippuden finishing with space travel to fight all the Otsutsukis.
Yeah. TalkNoJutsu episode 650.
Yes. Yep. TalkNoJutsu. Honestly, like, if I predicted that and it was just some stupid space travel to go fight the Otsutsukis because right now they're not a threat, but they know they're gonna be a looming threat. They're gonna have to go back and fight or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
What the heck, dude? I like.
Dude,
I don't buy it, but
in
geez.
all reality, that sounds like a good prediction. Instead of like they come, they destroy your world. It's like, okay,
Go fight them where they live.
Take the fight to them, exactly.
And honestly, maybe what if they even did like an even farther time skip after the Kawaki stuff? Like they're like all in their 20s or something like that. Like Naruto's dead, Sasuke's dead because they fought and died or something like that. You know, there's some older people that are still kicking around. Kakashi's dead, Guy's dead, you know, all those, Tsunade's dead. You know, everybody's dead except for like these older generation. They would be the older generation now. I mean, they'd be like 20 to 30 or whatever. And then they go fight the Otsutsukis. Now that would be interesting because I feel like they'd be able to hold their own at that point.
So is Boruto Hokage, or is there just no government?
No, Sarada. Or no government, yeah, because Sarada wants to be the Hokage. Remember,
that's true.
She's pulling the Naruto. I'm gonna be the next Hokage.
Yeah, I figured the Boruto doesn't want it. He's never once said he wants it.
Never
he
once.
Well, he hates Hokage dad.
I foresee Konohamaru becoming a Hokage after Naruto steps down.
I don't see anyone else besides Konohamaru becoming.
Yeah,
Hokage.
then after Konohamaru would be Sarada, I would assume.
Yeah, that's a good assumption.
But the only reason I bring up this space travel thing is honestly just because I feel like the Otsutsukis are going to be put on the back burner for a very long time, and they are that looming threat that we know still exists, but they're not doing anything. You know, I feel like that's really what it's going to be. It's going to be at the culmination. That's going to be the end. It's going to be a fight of Otsutsukis, like a whole war of just Otsutsuki versus the ninja world.
Yeah,
that's what I foresee. It could be in space, could be on Earth. Who knows?
We saw time travel, so at this point I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, dude, that's a good point. We really should have brought that up more. Well, we did a lot, but I was thinking more specifically on Urashiki being able to time travel. We really should have talked about that more. But maybe we could talk about that more when Jesse shows up.
About his jutsu of time travel?
Because that's a big thing he was able to do, you know?
Yeah.
Just blipped out of existence. Like, straight up blip, he's gone.
But my question is, when he blips and he goes somewhere, is he going into the future? Is it going back in time?
He can pick. It was only a couple seconds, but he can pick, he said.
It's very hard for me to wrap my brain around that. So when he does that, goes forward or backward, it's like double time for him?
He's just there. Boom. What? He's in one place, he's gone. Now he's in the other place.
Time was speeding up though. Like time went faster for him or something. Like more time was passing.
No time was passing. It's 7:05 and then boom, now it's 7:06. Just like that. No time passed, just like that in a second.
And
then he could go backwards the same way, the same thing.
I can't.
It's hard to comprehend because it's unrealistic, but that's what he was doing. Just blip, he's gone. I mean, when he was dodging those
the Naruto,
not Naruto, the Jiraiya
oil
shots? Yeah, the oil shots. That's what it was. When he was dodging that, he was going back and forth in time. A second to 2 seconds at a time, like that. Bop, 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 bop. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all he was doing.
But time was passing. More time was passing for him, though, because the blood
for him, yes. Because he was experiencing that. I guess it was kind of like a fast forward, but it was like that. It didn't seem like a fast forward.
But it's only for him, though.
Yes. He didn't like see time speed up because it was just there for him.
Yeah.
But it was him going through that multiple bits of time.
Oh, that's so trippy, man.
It is trippy. And I'm excited to see what Jesse's thoughts on that are, because I feel like he's going to have things to say about that crazy jutsu. Just an overpowered jutsu we don't know anything about, really.
Yeah.
But
where does it come from? Is that coming from his Rinnegan?
That was his Rinnegan. I don't think Sasuke can do that, though, because he doesn't have the full Rinnegan. Yeah. Neither is he an Otsutsuki, so I feel like he would never been able to have done that, even if he had both Rinnegan.
Yeah.
But who knows? We'll see when they go to space in Boruto episode 607.
Excited. Are they gonna call it Boruto Shippuden?
No, I don't know what they're calling it. They're calling it Boruto. of the
Manga
future.
2, Boruto of the future. Space Boruto.
Boruto Star Wars.
Star Trek Boruto.
Anyway, guys. Oh, wait. Boruto Star Galactica. I'm sorry. I'm done. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching or listening to this episode of the podcast. We appreciate it. I know it might have been a bit of a long one because of the doubleheader. I don't know. We'll see how much I edit out of us watching it. Thanks again, though, for hanging out with us, for listening. Remind you guys, we'd love to hear your thoughts, your long shots, your crazy space travel Boruto stuff, just as much as you guys have heard ours. In the comment section below on YouTube or on SoundCloud, as well as our Twitter at TalkNoJutsu.cast and our Gmail, talknojutsu.cast@gmail.com. Thank you guys again. Thank you, Skylar, for having this nice conversation with me about some crazy space travel stuff.
Cool.
I thought we were watching ninjas, not Star Wars, but I guess we're doing both in the future.
That's what a Jedi is. A Jedi's just a ninja from space.
Not wrong. I guess. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you all later.
Have a good one.